One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Seminoles will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Purdue's offense comes onto the field first today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressures. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game.
Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Boilermakers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Spins away from the defender. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So Florida State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays on him.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Toss sweep right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Kick is in the air. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Branch.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. Brings it in down the left side. It's a seam wide open. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll ride Davis here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. They'll send the back in motion. The toss to the right. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air on first down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hauls it in. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And the Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this dude knows how to get after quarterbacks. Last week he had 3 sacks. He gets his first today. I'll tell you what, you better know where he is before the ball snapped every single play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Somehow fits it into that traffic. just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The give to the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Run it with the fullback. Can't get him to the ground.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
To the air, it's Applewhite. Starting to feel a little pressure. At the 35, he's open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
And the Noles want to crank the tempo. Sends it back in motion. On the option. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They believe in a large 4-down territory, and they go for it on 4th and short from the 47. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Webster. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To throw, it's Applewhite. Finds his man. It's Davis. Breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Seminoles headed quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try to power their way ahead. Nice move to keep running. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Noles are moving quickly down the field.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the back. They'll go to the fullback. Find some fresh air. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. This time he's got his man.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football.
And the returner is stopped. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Toss to the outside. Across the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on deep.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Gets the back moving. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Still on his feet. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Knowles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll send the back in motion. He'll start this drive firing, using the quick game. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, They cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
The kick is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Slithers into space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll try the toss to the left. Got the first down. Looking for more. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much. And the Noles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll power it inside with the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. A designed run for the quarterback. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And listen, QB job number 1, take care of the football. We got to understand when to give up on plays. We got to understand when we feel people around us and take care of the football. You can't put the ball on the turf continuously. This guy's done it several weeks in a row now, so got to take care of that football.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, off right tackle. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Branch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. Got room to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. The official says no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
To the air, it's Applewhite. Gets it out fast. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Number 35 on the field goal.
That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The Noles will move the sticks with the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The option look. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Reads it, fires complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles are on the move. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the fullback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Seminoles will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. To the air on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, some guys just find a way to get to the quarterback and get sacks. This guy had 3 last week. He's got 2 today. He is piling up those numbers.
They punted away on 4th down. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Looking for room, it's Chuck. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Noles want to move quickly. This is a designed run. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fullback's got it. Made him miss again.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The big fullback's got it. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. And on 2nd down for this offense.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Toss sweep to the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. He now has 79 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Seminoles! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Hogs have gotten up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the back. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got him downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Right on the money. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Dead center perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here's the handoff. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Punt is on its way. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. There he goes. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but it's out of bounds and incomplete. Second down coming. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the red zone, right? The coach is telling the quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football. We can't turn it over. We're already in field goal range, and he's like, no, man, I got my matchup one-on-one. I know where I'm going, and not just that. We're not just going to get the first. I'm going to set you up now on the goal line. Let's roll.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. There is just nowhere to run. 3 straight times and not one single inch forward on any of them. Never a doubt. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll give it to the back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. He has 89 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Give to the fullback. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. The Noles will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. The sure hands, it's Robinson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Power football with the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? That's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Sticks it in his belly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Looking to pass, it's Applewhite. Fires to the right, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No, no good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now they're going to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Seminoles are in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll leave it with him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Seminoles with the 1st and 10.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Wants to bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He breaks a tackle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. He'll throw on 3rd down. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They boot it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. With the catch, it's Allchuck. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone. As this offense tries to drain the clock, take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Pocket breaking down. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Good right down the boulevard. Now it'll take a touchdown to beat them, a 5-point lead here in the 4th. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Here comes the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got him. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Immediately fires to the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw again. Finds a spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. He's going up top here late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Back to throw. It's Applewhite. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw. It's caught downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Florida State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They're going to go for two here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. The give to the fullback. He will be stopped short. They can't get the two-point conversion, and they're still up by one here in the fourth. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Off play action on first down. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's taking the deep shot. Ball is incomplete, falls to the turf, and that's going to do it, and it went right down to the final play. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I